I am submitting my resignation effective July 31, 1968. I am indebted to this program and to this community for the opportunity to have served as director over 2.5 years. The experience gained here will be invaluable in my new position. Even though I'm leaving this organization, I am not leaving this field of operation. It will be my responsibility to organize a new division for consulting with governmental units in the area of community development. I wish the organization continued success in the future.
Mr. Maley, we receive that with regret and extend to you our very best wishes. I had understood that there would be a likelihood that your term as executive director might be coming to a close. I did not know that I would have this problem so immediately before me.
We arrested a total of 9 defendants, and against this 9 defendants we have 41 felony bookmaking cases filed. We have 3 violating the state narcotic law, which consists of illegal sale of marijuana, 2 violating the Dangerous Drug Act, which is the illegal sale of amphetamines. And in making the cases today, we were able to set up a purchase of another amount of marijuana from one of the defendants, and he'll also be charged with that.
What part of town were these arrests made in?
They were made in various parts of the city. In fact, 2 of them were made outside the city. One was in Kaufman County, and another defendant was arrested with aid and assistance of the Richardson Police Department in Richardson, Texas.
We will require docks that will handle fluid products, special facilities to handle grain, sand and gravel, iron and steel. We'll need an industrial area where factories can be located of probably at least 1,000 to 1,200 acres in extent.
I do, because I think, again, the best word that I can think of to describe both the sex and the violence depicted in films and on television is that it is not used, it is abused. I know that I've appeared in many films and on television in which there was violence, but it wasn't glorified.
Concentrated in this way are then broken to a laboratory homogenizer, after which we conduct a preliminary extraction of the enzyme with organic solvents, again resulting finally in a clear liquid containing the enzyme in solution. The chromatography is the final step. The clear liquid containing the enzyme is applied to a chemically treated cellulose column, where the enzyme will adhere to the column along with all the impurities present. Then we drive these impurities along with the enzyme off the column by adding a substance which has more affinity for the cellulose than does the enzyme or impurity. And again, we go through a similar type process and wash impurities away from the enzyme. And after we analyze each fraction to find out which
particular tubes contain the activity. We pool these material, concentrate them, freeze dry them, and this is our purified material. Probably one of the most difficult procedures that a protein chemist has to do is the separation of an intracellular protein from some microorganism. The purification of such a protein is difficult simply because you have to grind up the entire bacteria and then extract from this all these materials, which containing fats, lipids, other proteins, and so forth, the particular protein or enzyme that you're interested in.
How long have you been working on this case?
This case, or these cases rather, started several months ago. And of course, their primary mission was to make cases against the telephone bookies here in the Dallas area. And the drug cases were incidental to the bookie cases. It just happened that the bookies at that particular time had drugs to sell, and their undercover men bought the drugs.
Is this one of the biggest raids you made in the last few years?
It's the largest raid that we've made pertaining to bookmaking since 1961.
So what will this include? How large an area?
Well, the area will be, I would estimate, 1,000 to 1,200 acres. It will have facilities for warehouses, grain handling, pipelines, oil storage, for handling and storing all of the products that will use barge transportation.
In films where sex was very much a part of the story. But again, it was not glorified in a prurient way, in a way in which I think it could be an influence